Alright, what is up boys and girls, we're just taking a look at Chainlink on our daily time frame. Before we begin, please do go down below and sign up to BITUNIX. They're giving you a 30% bonus if you deposit and trade on their platform. Deposit $1,000 and trade to get a $300 bonus instantly. Really good and definitely useful for trading these current market conditions that we find ourselves in. We are currently experiencing, in my opinion and my estimation, potentially one of the biggest scams in the history of cryptocurrency, to be honest. If you take a look at this, chart here for Chainlink. On Friday, we experienced a 65% wick to the downside here, before bouncing up pretty much instantly back to around a 20 or 30% drop. You can see 25% drop there for Chainlink. If you look at the altcoin basket here, you'll see obviously Bitcoin dropped around 10%, Ethereum dropped around 10 or 20%. Got Solana, which was down, was around 20-30%. The altcoin basket overall dropped here around 25% or so. And then we've got Chainlink, which is dropping on that day 65%. And if you look at the amount that we instantly recovered back to in the space of that hour, we dropped around that 20 or 30% that everything else dropped to. And this happened for a few cryptos. Dogecoin here was down 65%. SHIB here had a huge drop to the downside as well of around 40%, although not as bad. I don't think there was as much leverage on SHIB. Obviously not as big of a crypto, but you can see even Cardano here, a massive 65% drop before instantly recovering back to where it should have dropped to, which was around that 20-30% area. So anyone that was on leverage got absolutely destroyed on all these cryptos, and there's pretty much been a full reset of everyone out of the market that used even 2x leverage. They've probably been liquidated, as you can see, and right now very much just looking like, especially Chainlink here, looking like it's making a full recovery, but anyone that was in leverage has been completely wiped out, and their money has basically been stolen by these big exchanges like Binance, who have essentially just allowed a 70% wick to the downside to wick out everyone that's been getting into longs probably for the past god knows how long, maybe even the past 3 or 4 years. And then we've just basically instantly recovered back to the 30% drop that we should have had, and then we're almost fully recovered of the entire drop now over the past few days. And right now, in my opinion, this is going to turn into a big scandal in the crypto space. A lot of these big exchanges are probably going to get sued, to be honest, because this is absolutely unacceptable price action, when it's pretty obvious to me that we should have only seen around a 20-30% correction across the market, and we've got huge cryptos like Chainlink, Dogecoin dropping 70% in basically the space of around 2 or 3 minutes, and then by the end of that hour on Friday they were fully recovered back to where they should have dropped to, around that 30% area. So in my opinion, definitely some shenanigans going on with exchanges, very sketchy stuff. You can see across the board we've had some pretty insane, I mean look at this injective drop, man. This is absolutely insane. This is almost an 80% drop before recovering back to where it should have dropped to, which was 30-40% max. Definitely something scammy going on. I think a lot of these exchanges are going to get absolutely attacked for this, and right now Chainlink, in my opinion, looking like it's basically just pretty much fully recovered after this huge liquidation cascade. So going to be interesting where we go over the next few weeks. I think, to be honest, this could trigger the start of a really big bull market. We're going to have to wait and see how far we can get. As always, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Check back every day for daily updates and get some free money in the description below. Cheers.